It's raining heavily, a dense, dark forest. All around is only wet soil, cold air, and a man alone. Sometimes nature puts people in a situation where they don't even have time to stand and think. They just have to work. This man is doing exactly that. A huge tree has been knocked down by a storm. In the eyes of many, it is just broken wood. But in the eyes of a man who wants to live, it is an opportunity. He starts cutting and cleaning the wet branches. Rainwater is falling down the tree trunk. His hands are shaking. His body is tired. Still, he doesn't stop. When you are alone in the forest, you quickly realize one thing. No one will come to help you. You have to stand up for yourself. He pulls heavy branches and starts arranging them under the tree. Gradually, a small space is created. A little dry soil can be seen in the rain. He removes the leaves that have accumulated on the ground. He removes the mud. Then he sticks the wood into the tree. Building a shelter in the forest doesn't mean building anything big. It just means finding a place where the cold and rain won't directly affect your body. He picks up moss and wet leaves and presses them onto the wood. This reduces the amount of rainwater that gets in. Then he brings in tree bark and lays it down like a roof. Slowly, a small, hidden shelter begins to form. It's hard to tell from the outside. The rain hasn't stopped yet. A cold wind is blowing. But something has changed inside him. Now he's not just standing in the rain. He's working inside a shelter. He gathers stones. He builds a small fire pit. He pulls out the dry parts from the wet wood. A small spark. Then another. Moments later, a small fire breaks out. This fire doesn't just provide heat. It reminds people, it's not all over yet. He hangs a metal cup and heats the wire. He makes hot tea with forest leaves.
There, that should keep it going.
It's still raining outside. But inside, there's a small fire. At this moment, one truth becomes very clear. Sometimes in life, there are storms where no one is there. No one extends a hand. No one shows the way. Then people have two ways. One is to sit. The other is to slowly build a shelter. Maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe it's just a small start. But shelter doesn't always start with a big wall. It starts with a small decision. The decision not to stop today. On a rainy night, that man finally sits by the fire. His body is tired. Hot tea in the cup. It's raining outside as before. But now he's no longer lost in the storm. He's made a place for himself in the middle of the storm. Sometimes the biggest rule of survival is very simple. Don't wait for the storm to pass. Start building your shelter in the middle of the storm.